If you have some muscles that are feeling a little tight or sore, this 20-minute stretch class will make you feel great.
Hi, my name is Lindsay. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and you're watching Fightmaster Yoga.
Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga, a place to deepen your practice. When you commit to this channel, you'll begin to see beauty in every aspect of your life. Hi, I'm Lesley Fightmaster. Begin sitting up tall, crossing the shins, and bring your hands together as you take a couple deep breaths. May your practice connect you to your inner light, making you feel your best and inspiring others along the way. Slowly make your way onto your back. And then draw your right knee in, circling your right ankle in one direction. And extend the left leg out, pointing the toes up. Circle the other direction, or if that's too much, keep it bent. Extend the right leg up toward the ceiling. Hold on anywhere along the leg, but draw your right hip forward as you do. So remember, if the left knee is bent, foot on the floor, it'll be a little less intense. If you have a yoga strap, you can always put that around the ball of your right foot. Take a few long, smooth breaths in and out through your nose. Now bending the knee, take your right leg to the right. You can keep it bent or extend it out. Keep your left hip pressing down on the mat as you turn, looking over the left shoulder. And again, just take it to a place where you feel a stretch. If you keep the knee bent, it'll be a little less intense. Inhale back to center, bending the knee. Exhale, take it to the left, looking right. Again, keeping the knee bent or extend it out to the left and hold it. Or if you're using your yoga strap, you can just hold your strap. Looking over the right shoulder to give a little stretch on your neck. Breathe. Inhale your leg to center. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders and draw that leg in toward your chest for one long stretch. And then release it. Extend both legs out, just noticing the difference a moment. And then bend the knees, hugging your left knee in and circling the left ankle. Right leg can stay bent or extend it out, pointing the toes up. Circle the left ankle the other way. And then inhale to extend the left leg up. Knee can be bent or straight, but drawing your left hip forward, holding on anywhere along the leg that works for you. Remember, just getting a good stretch, but relax your jaw and relax your shoulders and keep your breath nice and steady, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose wherever possible. Now bending the knee, we'll open it to the left while you keep your right hip pressing down. Keep the knee bent or extend it out for a little deeper stretch. Look over your right shoulder so your neck gets some movement as well. Again, long, deep, smooth breaths. As you inhale, bring the knee to center with it bent and exhale over to your right. Extend the leg out if you wish, looking over the left shoulder. Try and turn your belly up toward the ceiling as you breathe here. And it can be a little more difficult to keep your breaths deep and smooth when you twist. So just being aware of that, checking in. Keeping the breath steady and full is really the most important part of your practice. Inhale to center. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders as you draw the leg in. Keep the belly lifted for one more stretch. And release it. Hug both knees into the chest. Now you can either roll to your right to press up or roll yourself up and down your spine 2 or 3 times and come up to seated that way. Your choice. And then making your way onto the hands and knees with wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, bring your chest forward. Draw your shoulder blades toward the waist. Lift the tailbone up. Exhale, pull the ribs and belly in, round the back, press away from the mat. And again, inhale, bring your heart forward through the gates of the arms, shoulder blades away from ears. And exhale to press away, pulling in through the ribs and belly and rounding the back. Inhale, bringing the chest through, look up and lengthen the front of the body. Exhale, draw the chin into chest and lengthen the back body. Come to a neutral spine. And then take your hips to the right and look at your right hip. So you're going to turn your head and look. Inhale, center. Exhale, shift hips to the left and look back towards your left hip. You may or may not see it. Inhale, center. Walk your hands about a handprint forward. Now shift hips to the right. Swing them back toward your heels and then over to the left. Bring your hips forward and to the right. So you're making a big circle with the hips. You can make a bigger circle or a smaller circle. And if you want to stop and stretch anywhere that feels good, do that. Otherwise, pause with me in child's pose. And then when you come up, go the other direction. Now, just a note about the knees. Knees can be cranky. We're going to be on them a little bit longer today. So if you need some extra padding, fold up a blanket and put it underneath them. Extend the arms forward, hips to heels, child's pose. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Come to the knees, tuck the toes for down dog. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. Grab the sides of your mat with your hands so your arms are wider than shoulders distance, and then stretch back. Now you can always bicycle the legs here as well, but with the arms and legs a little bit wider, you might feel that you don't need to as much. As you stretch, you have more space. Let your head just hang, arms and ears in line. And again, keep your breath steady. And then walking the hands to shoulders distance, walk your feet forward. Take an inhale with hands to shins and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, fold, bend the knees as you need to. Pause here a moment. And then if you can, start to press the thighs back. Shifting the weight toward the balls of your feet so your hips are above the heels. And then rise up, inhale with a long spine, ribs and belly in. Take your right hand down toward the right leg and reach the left arm up and over in line with the ear. Then take an inhale, look up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, look down toward your foot. And again, inhale to look up, turning the head. Exhale to look down. Take both arms up, inhale. Straighten those elbows. Exhale, take the left hand down and lean to the left. Relax shoulders away from ears. Inhale, turn your head to look up. Exhale, turn it down to look at the floor. Inhale, turn your head toward the ceiling and exhale, down to the floor. Take both arms up, palms facing in on your inhale. Hinge from your hip creases, spine as long as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway and step your left foot back and take your left knee down. Right knee is over the ankle, fingertips on the floor, or if you have blocks, you can use blocks. As you exhale, straighten your right leg and fold over it. Keep pulling your right hip back, drawing in through the lower belly. Inhale, rebend that knee over the ankle. Now keeping left arm down, reach right arm up. Exhale, sweep it back, down and around. Inhale, bring it up. Keep pulling right hip back. Exhale, sweep it around. Inhale, reach it up. So get some movement in the shoulders as you exhale. Big circle. And then inhale, both arms up. Face the palms in. Draw the ribs and belly in. Keep pulling your right hip back. Hands to heart, leaning forward, hook your left arm across and twist. As you inhale, lengthen from your navel all the way to the crown of the head. As you exhale, use your muscles to twist your rib cage and then maybe use that left arm a little bit. Relax your shoulders. Come back through center, but bring your hands inside the right foot. Maybe walk the right foot to the right a little. Lengthen. You can stay on the hands or maybe come down to the forearms. Draw the knee in toward the shoulder, but if the knee goes out to the right, then turn your toes in the same direction so your knees and toes line up. You pretty much want to keep the knee in line with your middle toes when the knee is bent, just keeping the knee nice and safe. Make your way back up to your hands and step to plank. Knees up or down here, shifting shoulders forward, lower slowly to your belly. Hands by the low ribs. Inhale, peel the chest up for cobra, press all 10 toenails down. Stay for a couple of breaths as you open the chest. Lower down, tuck the toes, pressing up to plank, knees up or down, and then to down dog, stretch back just for a breath or two. Turning your outer upper arms back, walk your feet forward to the hands, and then inhale, come halfway up and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, keep the length and fold. Press through the feet. Inhale, reach up, palms facing in, ribs and belly lifted. And then as you exhale, again hinge from your hips and fold in. And inhale to look up, bending the knees and planting the palms. Step your right foot back so the left knee is in front. Fingertips on the floor, or if you have yoga blocks, you can put your hands on the blocks. Draw your left hip back as you breathe here. Nice long spine. As you exhale, start to straighten out the left leg and fold forward. Continue to pull the left hip back. Stretching out the hamstrings a little bit, or maybe a lot. Rebend your left knee. Keep your right hand down. And inhale, reach up through the left arm. As you exhale, sweep it back behind you and then around in a circle. Inhale, stretch it up tall. Exhale, circle it around again, getting movement through the shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep it around. And then both arms up. As you sink forward, drop your tailbone down. Lift your hip points up toward the lower ribs so your belly draws in. And keep that nice steadiness through the torso. Then hands to heart, lean forward. Take right arm across. Inhale, lengthen from your waist to the crown of your head. Exhale, use your internal muscles to twist through your rib cage and chest, maybe using your right arm a little bit to increase it. And then release your hands to the inside of the left foot. Pull the chest forward and lengthen. Stay right here if this is enough of a stretch. Or come onto the forearms. We're getting into the outer hip a little bit more this way. Before, we were stretching out the hip flexor. Make sure to release the shoulders away and double check your knee is over your ankle, pointed over those middle toes. Keep breathing. Inhale, walk up to the hands, step to plank. Again, knees can be up or down here. Shift forward as you slowly lower to your belly. Hands by low ribs, pull the belly in. Inhale for little cobra, lengthen butt to heels, looking to the right. Stay low or take it up higher, your choice, but roll the shoulder heads back. Come to center and lower down. Keep the belly lifted, keep lengthening your butt to your heels. Come up, low cobra looking left, stay there, or coming up. Shoulder heads rolling back and down. Only come up to the higher version if it feels okay on your back. Make your way back down. Now interlace fingers, roll the shoulder heads back. Lengthen your butt bones toward the backs of the knees, lifting up. Shalabhasana. Keep the back of your neck long in this locust pose and breathe. Inner thighs spinning to the ceiling. Release and lower. Inhale for cobra or maybe up dog, shoulders above the wrists if you're in up dog, thighs and knees are up. And then lift the hips again into downward dog. Take a stretch back. And then stepping or hopping, come to seated. Going to take the feet flat, hips width apart. Fingertips will either face forward or turn them out if you have wrist issues. And then we're coming into reverse table. So start to lift up. If it feels okay, let your head go back. Spin your inner thighs down. Continue to lengthen your butt toward the backs of your knees. Hip points lift toward lower ribs and breathe here. It's a great stretch for the front of the body. Bring chin to chest and lower. We'll do it one more time. So widen across the collarbones. Press down into the heels to lift. If it feels okay to extend the head back, do. If you feel crunching, keep chin toward chest. Remember, lengthen your butt bones toward the backs of the knees. Chin to chest to lower down. And extend the legs in front. And then bend your right knee in for Janu Shirsasana. Pull the left toes back. Reach up both arms. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge from the hips and fold forward. So as you inhale, create length through the spine. And try to get a little extra length through the left side of the torso as you breathe here. Pull your toes back, but keep the heel pressing down. Reconnect with steady breathing. Head up on your inhale, release. Bend the left knee, soles of the feet together. Lengthen as you inhale, hinge from the hip creases as you exhale. So we want to try to keep the spine nice and long for this one and draw your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, make your way up. Extend the right leg, keep the left knee bent. Both arms up, inhale, little turn toward the straight leg, hinging from the hips forward. Lengthen on your inhale and extend to exhale. And see if you can find a little extra length on the right side of your torso as you come forward. Pull the toes back, but keep the heel pressing down firmly to keep that right leg nice and active. Steady breath. Inhale, head up, and release, exhale. We're going to make our way onto our backs. As you lower down, knees bent, take hips a little bit to the right, drop the knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Again, turning your belly up toward the ceiling as you twist here with long breaths. Just a short little twist. Uncross the legs if they're crossed. Hips to the left, knees to the right. Crossing left over right if you like. Look over the left shoulder. Turn your belly toward the ceiling. Long breaths again. Just a little short twist. Making your way to center. Take a moment to hug both knees in to even out your pelvis and your spine. Then with the knees bent, lengthen your sitting bones away from your waist and your shoulder blades away from the ears. Extend the legs, let your feet flop open, arms by your sides. Now relax any tension in your forehead and jaw. Natural breathing. Our quote today comes from Thich Nhat Hanh. Because of your smile, you make life more beautiful. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana, rest. Begin to deepen your breath. Make some movements in your fingers and your toes. Take a long stretch overhead. Bend your knees, roll yourself to your right, and pause here a moment and thank yourself for showing up and taking your practice, taking care of yourself. Making your way up, bring the hands together. Hands to your forehead, reminding you to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to your heart center, reminding you to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to your mouth, reminding you to have clear and loving communication, sending positive energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste.
All right, if you want to keep it going, I've gotten tons of great feedback on this 30-minute yoga class for stretching by opening up and aligning the chakras, giving you energy, and it's right here. Now, if you're still here at the end of our video, our secret word today is stretching. So put it in the comments below, and I know you were with me.